When a baby comes into the world, it arrives with a set of reflexes to help it survive. If you submerge a baby underwater, for example, it will intuitively hold its breath, an instinct we share with other mammals, birds, and reptiles. A touch on the cheek makes a baby turn its head and suck. A touch on the palm makes a baby grasp your finger. Perhaps the trace of an ancestral instinct for holding onto a mother's back. And a startle causes the baby to throw out his arms and legs, as if to grasp onto a tree branch while falling. Babies are even pre-programmed to walk. Just 1 hour after birth, if a baby's feet touch the floor, they will begin to take steps. And it turns out that our instincts are not just physical.
What is that?
Yale psychologist Karen Wynn believes that human babies are much smarter than we think.
One popular notion is that the baby starts out in the world with a completely blank slate mind, no expectations, and finds the world this incredibly confusing, chaotic barrage of impressions and sensations. In fact, this is very, very far from the truth.
Where is he going?
She's convinced that babies can even do math.
Watch the screen.
Using toys, she shows babies simple math problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not easy to know what a baby is thinking, so she relies on what is called the looking time method.
What a good looker you are.
It's well known that babies tend to look longer at things that they find surprising or unexpected. So we can show them little arithmetical situations, if you will, little magic shows.
Look.
In which babies see some number of objects being added to some other number. And by sneakiness on the part of the experimenter, we can either make the outcome be the correct outcome or an incorrect outcome.
2 minus 1 equals 1. This 10-month-old is bored and looks away after just a few seconds. But when things don't add up,
Where's he going?
1
Up goes the screen. Where's he going?
plus 1
Where's he going?
equals 1. The baby seems surprised and stares at the outcome much longer.
Good job, Bella. Good job.
The results are pretty consistent. And they suggest that babies as young as 6 or even 4 months know how to add and subtract. For most of us, these results are surprising. But for Wynn, they make evolutionary sense.
I would have been surprised not to get that finding because it's actually very consistent with what we know from findings in a lot of non-human species.
Bees know where to find pollen by counting landmarks. And pigeons can judge which street corner has more crumbs with a simple glance. The reflexes we are wired with help us survive after birth and allow us to begin a lifelong journey of discovery.